Whiskers, a sleek and clever gray tabby cat, loved the comfort of his cozy home. His days were spent lounging by the window, basking in the warm rays of the sun, and his nights were filled with dreams of distant places. However, Whiskers wasn't the only resident of this tranquil home. He shared it with his best friend, Barkley, a spirited and curious golden retriever, who had an insatiable love for adventure. Barkley was the kind of dog who never sat still. He was always eager to explore the world outside, whether it was chasing squirrels in the park or digging up bones in the backyard. But what Barkley loved most was the idea of a grand adventure, a road trip across the vast and varied landscapes of the United States. One bright morning, as the two friends lounged together in the living room, Barkley turned to Whiskers with a wag of his tail and an excited gleam in his eyes. "Whiskers, I've been thinking," Barkley began. "We should go on a road trip. Imagine all the places we could see, the new friends we could meet, and the fun we could have." Whiskers blinked lazily, his whiskers twitching in amusement. "A road trip, you say? Where would we go, Barkley? The world is a big place." Barkley's tail wagged even faster. "We could start right here in the USA. We could drive through big cities, see the mountains, the deserts, and the beaches. We could eat hot dogs in Chicago, visit the Grand Canyon, and maybe even surf in California." Whiskers purred at the thought. Despite his love for comfort, the idea of exploring new places with Barkley was too tempting to resist. "All right, Barkley," Whiskers agreed with a stretch. "Let's do it. Let's see what this country has to offer." With their minds made up, the pair began planning their journey. They gathered a few essentials. Whiskers packed his favorite blanket, and Barkley brought along a tennis ball and his trusty leash. Their human, a kind and understanding person, helped them prepare by packing a bag of snacks and setting up a cozy space in the back of the car. The day of departure finally arrived, and the two friends hopped into their trusty car, ready for adventure. As the car engine roared to life, Barkley stuck his head out the window, his tongue flapping in the wind. Whiskers nestled comfortably in the back, watching the world rush by with wide, curious eyes. Their first stop was New York City, the city that never sleeps. As they drove through the busy streets, surrounded by towering skyscrapers and honking taxis, Whiskers and Barkley were in awe of the sheer energy of the place. They visited Central Park, where Barkley chased pigeons while Whiskers watched with a mixture of amusement and disdain.